The prisoner in this cell is a Medusa.
Ew. You don't look stupid enough to be a cultist.
She calls out.
Tell me what you're doing here, and I won't turn you to stone.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to continue our adventures here in Dungeons & Dragons Online, and we have finished the Korthos quest storyline in our last episode, and today we're going to go to the Keep on the Borderlands and see what help we can offer there. So without further ado, we're going to talk to Cregan the Gatekeeper here.
I greet you, traveler. The Gatekeepers need assistance with an important mission. We need someone to travel to the Keep on the Borderlands and recover a page of the Codex of the Infinite Planes. If there's nothing tying you here, perhaps a newcomer like you might be willing to help. It would be a fine experience for a novice adventurer.
I might be interested. Tell me what's involved.
The Codex page we seek has fallen into the hands of some evil cultists in a far-off valley. We need you to travel there, defeat the cultists and their monstrous minions, and recover the Codex page. There's a keep nearby, manned by good folk, that you can use as your base of operations while you're there. There's one detail I must mention. The keep I speak of is not here on Eberron, but rather on a far-off world. However, that need not concern you. I will teleport you to the keep and open a portal so that you may safely return.
This sounds like my kind of adventure. Send me to the Keep on the Borderlands.
You must have come far, traveler. I can see from your garb that you are not from this kingdom, nor even from the Borderlands beyond. I wish I could give one who has come so far a better welcome, but our keep is under attack. A foul cult and its monstrous followers have taken up residence in the caves of chaos nearby. They have assaulted our farmsteads and burned our homes throughout our valley. The residents have been forced to take refuge here in the keep. I'll be frank, traveler, I need warriors here, not more mouths to feed. If you stay here, I will ask you to fight.
I am willing to help, so long as I can keep what I find. I've been sent here to search for an artifact.
Splendid! Your terms seem reasonable enough, though I'm not sure what sort of artifacts you'll find way out here in the Borderlands. We should start you out with something modest. Not everyone is destined for a warrior's life, after all. Best to find that out sooner rather than later. Speak with Rough Action, the bailiff. He'll set you a task to test your mettle. I am up for the challenge.
Alright, so I'm going to talk with this guy here. I will go there at once. And now I'm just going to grab all these other quests. I'm not going to bother reading them all, because that'll just take up a bunch of time. Alright, perfect. So now it's time to set off on our new adventure. Alright, now we are going to adventure into the Borderlands, into the Caves of Chaos, where we've got to deal with some different problems. All sorts of different problems. Are we being chased? No, we aren't. Alright. And I also ended up getting a level 3 Barbarian, which is a big improvement from our level 1 Barbarian. His name is Frenzy, As you can see, he's a different color. He's also a warforged, though.
Small, squalid cave entrances dot the ravine walls. These must be the Caves of Chaos, where the cultists and their monster allies have made their base.
They must be. Right, so we've got some kobolds to take care of. It's a kobold.
Most of the kobolds scramble to defend their cave at the side of you, while one of their number scampers away.
Alright, we gotta be careful here. Jump.
You slide through the muck and refuse into a pool of stagnant slop. It's just not your day.
Hey, come back. What are you doing? Can we open this? Uh-huh.
An elderly kobold rouses her tribe for battle to defend their home. The kobolds that rally appear scrawnier and more panicked than the ones you fought before.
Alright, this area is cleared out. We've got some hidden passageways again. I'm not sure if we have the search ability to find them, though. Looks like we don't. But that's alright. Because I didn't really build this character to be good at searching. We're not a rogue, so... Oh, we've got a locked door. So I guess we just have to go this way. More kobolds. Kobold concubines. Interesting. Alright, we've got a chest. And we've got some extra treasure. And it looks like we've got a key as well. So let's take that iron key. That could prove potentially useful. So... Right, we still got some more kobolds we need to look out for. I'm not sure where the other kobolds went. Really strange. Well, let's pull this lever and we'll fall down in the slop. Oh, there's a runner. There's a kobold. Nice. I guess that's all she wrote then. Right, time to go kill some bugbear bandits. That'll be our next objective. Now, these are the orc caves. Pardon me.
Fearing for their lives, the people of the keep have asked for your help dealing with 2 orc tribes that dwell inside this cave. Judging from the decor, each direction leads to a different tribe's home.
All right.
The wall here is decorated with the skulls of elves, humans, and dwarves in various stages of decay. The Ash Tusk like to display their brutality proudly.
Fascinating.
A dangerous orc stands in the training area. You ready your attack.
Alright, he's down.
This is the armory of the Ash Tusk clan. Without weapons and armor, the tribe will be much less dangerous.
Alright. Time to destroy and everything. And I don't know if I have any of the correct skills to disable this, but we can try. I do have a cloak of attraction that has a haggle skill. So I'll put that on. And see if that works. Failure. Alright. It looks like we can't disable the armory, but that's alright. Time to put our bow back on, do some more killing. Another secret passageway. Probably into the other orc tribe clan. I'm gonna go to the, I think it's the hobgoblins? Yeah, let's go do the hobgoblins now.
You enter the caves, determined to eliminate another threat to the residents of the keep.
Goblins.
As the last goblin dies, you notice something glittering in the debris under the makeshift wooden walkway.
Key, what do you know?
The lock on this stout door does not look pickable. The guardroom door opens with the squeal of metal on metal, rousing the guards on the far side.
I think we're done here. Let's check this room here. I know it's a rest shrine, and we don't really need rest. But yes, that's what I thought. We've got a lever here. And a heavy mace of shatter. Not that we need that, but let's pull the lever.
The orange crystal flares to life as the lever is pulled. Somewhere in the tunnels, another crystal responds.
Nice. I think we walked by that crystal as well, if I remember.
As the door opens, a small goblin cries out,
Me chief now! You go away!
The goblin falls. Looking around, you spot an iron key in the back of the chamber.
And now, yes, this is open for us. And another lever.
The red crystal begins to glow, and the sound of stone scraping on stone echoes out from the goblin's common area.
Ah, here, it looks like.
A foul stench wafts out from this newly opened cavern.
An ogre. We haven't been down this way, so it's time to have a look. Nice.
This heavy iron-bound door is fitted with an unpickable magical lock. The door swings open on well-oiled hinges, startling the hobgoblins on the far side.
But somehow we unlocked that magical door. I don't really know how, but we did.
You hear the sounds of guttural chanting coming from the chamber ahead.
What do we have here?
A magical barrier seals off the passage. Perhaps the magical runes on the wall are the key to opening it.
It seems like that is the case. So let's give it a try, shall we? Nice. We solved the puzzle, and we can press onwards now. More hobgoblins.
A massive iron gate bars this passage.
No way of getting in there. And we've got another lever with a crystal.
The wall in the armory slides open, making barely a sound. The hobgoblin chieftain lurches out of his throne with a roar. The hobgoblin chieftain slumps to the ground, dead.
Nice. We are done here, folks. Alright, so I've returned from town. I've got a better longbow now. So I retired my short bow. I've got my longbow now. So we are going to be doing even more damage than we were before. And we're going to go into the Bear Bandits cave here.
As you walk deeper into the cave, you hear deep, guttural voices in the distance.
What are you doing, Frenzy? Get in the fight.
You notice a small iron key in the corner of the room.
Alright, pick that up.
This door seems to be sealed by powerful magic.
Uh-huh.
The stout iron lock on this door looks as though it would be impossible to pick. The iron lock creaks as it opens. You hear hurried footsteps approaching.
Another locked door.
The image of a small silver key is embossed on this surprisingly well-crafted lock. The smell of meat cooking wafts tantalizingly down the corridor. You notice the glint of silver in the far corner of this chamber.
Another key. Pick it up there. Alright, there we go. Grab this lever here.
As the first lever is pulled, the crystal above it flares into light.
Right, now we should be able to access this locked door here.
As the silver lock clicks open, you hear the muffled voices of bugbears ahead.
And
As the second lever is pulled, you can hear the rumble of the sealed door sliding open.
nice. Looks like our magical door is now open.
As the door opens, you see several humans in chains crouching against the walls. Huddled humans dressed in rags flinch away from the door as you open it.
And hello there.
It's a miracle! Those green goons attacked my caravan and dragged us all in here. We thought we were doomed to a life of slavery until you came along.
Well, you're free now. Head back to the keep. You'll be safe there.
As you open the door, a massive bugbear growls and attacks. As the chieftain dies, you notice a small ornate key on the table in the far corner of the room.
Alright. And what's in here?
The door to the treasury opens with a satisfying click. The large rusty lock on this chest looks like it could be picked.
Alright. Can loot this one. Right, so we're good here. We've cleared out all the bugbears. Time to head to our next cave, which is going to be the Treasury.
The door behind you seals shut as you enter. There's now only one way to go. Forward. That's fine with you, as this cave is said to contain much treasure. A burly minotaur stands behind a magical barrier, guarding a pile of treasure. Always more. Always more. The minotaur snorts. Greed draws you adventurers like moths to the flame. Have fun starving in my cave with the treasure just out of reach.
We'll see about that, mate. We'll see about that. Seems like we got ourselves a little puzzle to deal with. And more bats over here. I'll clear these bats out first. Sort this puzzle out. And it seems like a fairly basic one. There we go.
This crest matches one of the sockets on the Minotaur's barrier. There must be more somewhere in the cave.
Skeletons. And another crust. Oh, more scorpions. And we got ourselves a trap. I hope I don't kill myself. Guess we just gotta be smart. Alright, grab.
This should be enough crests to fill all of the sockets on the Minotaur's barrier.
Nice. Now we can head back to the main area here and put in our crests. And voila.
With all three crests neatly fitted into their sockets, the magical barrier fades. The infuriated Minotaur gives a roar of rage and attacks. The Minotaur's bellow is cut short as it collapses. Now the treasure the creature had been guarding is yours for the taking.
Nice. And we've got 3 more caves to explore before our mission is fully complete. And we find the Codex page as well.
You can see Gnoll guards ahead, blocking the entrance to their camp.
Humans.
Just as you brace yourself for a fight, another Gnoll calls out to you in a shrill voice.
You there! If you're looking for a way inside, I've got just the thing. But I might need something myself.
Humans and keep send you? Yes, you'll know easy way to help humans. Convince Gnoll Outlanders they should go back to mountains. They turn against cult, no reason to stay. Then Drow elf only fight half of Gnoll tribe. You'll give you charm of evil chaos she stole to enter camp. Say you from cult, then guards let you inside. But pretend you not met me. If mother know I give you charm, she kill Eula. You're surprisingly helpful for a bloodthirsty brute.
Eula Bloodgleam, daughter of the Gnoll chieftain, has given you a charm of evil chaos to help you infiltrate the camp. She and the Gnoll Outlanders want to leave the Borderlands.
Okay. In we go. What do you think you do here? No outsider in camp. Turn tail outsider. No let rotten drow elf inside camp. No way. Rotten Drow elf, you say? Well, I guess I'll tell the cult you won't let a treasured member inside. You have something to hide? You from Cult of Evil Chaos. No proof, no let inside. How's this charm of evil chaos for proof?
The guards scramble to let you pass. Just as Eula said, a visitor from the Cult of Evil Chaos commands their attention.
What's this? We've got a diary of Rhea Brastus.
You find a stone slab inscribed with Gnollish glyphs. After a moment, you're able to decipher the strange writing. You find Rhea Brastuk's diary hidden in the dirt. It seems Rhea admires Culva Pebbleskin.
Maybe that will prove useful. I don't know. Perhaps. And another diary.
This tablet belongs to a gnoll named Boomfoot, who claims to know a dark secret about Zark's Soot Club. Talking to Boomfoot could be very useful.
I guess we'll go talk to Boomfoot then. What do you know about Zark's Soot Club? Zark the Vicious? Ha! Boomfoot can't help but laugh. Last big battle, Boomfoot injure leg, so rest on a boulder. Boomfoot look around and see Zark cower in fear behind a tree, and Boomfoot start thinking, has anyone ever seen Zark fight? He talk about being tough in rush of battle, but Zark a coward, and if he keeps stealing Boomfoot's food stores, everyone in cave will know it.
Boomfoot reveals that Zark Soot Club, the renowned Outlander Fighter, can't stand the sight of blood. Time to let Zark know what you know. Vermin squirm inside the sealed chamber. When the creatures notice you, they attack. The last of the vermin lets out a mangled shriek as you knock it into the dirt.
Nice. And who do we have in here? Some important Outlanders. And another diary, it looks like.
You've stumbled across Culva Pebbleskin's diary. The Outlander writes about losing her lucky rat bone. Finding it might persuade her to join your side.
Let's go find it then, shall we? Wait here, a drow elf all by itself inside camp? Who let you in, Oro wonders. I am from the Cult of Evil Chaos, and I can prove it. See this charm? You have shiny charm, big deal. Other gnolls' heads thicker than tree trunks, not Oro's. But I no care who you really are, phony cultist. You'll already convinced me to leave camp. Tricking other Outlanders will work, but maybe Joe Elf can push wary gnolls over edge. And how might I do that? Oro here, chief and cultist gnolls sacrifice Outlanders to Cult of Evil Chaos, but cannot prove it. Sacrifice humans, other gnolls, no one care, but sacrifice Outlanders, they want blood. Last Outlander who disappeared was Gravemaw. Gravemaw never took off shiny ring stolen from human and keep. Oro bets ring is somewhere with cultist gnolls. I'll see what I can find.
Oro Sandcloak lets you in on a secret. Chief Bloodgleam has been lying to the Outlanders about sending their comrades to join the cult. If you can prove that Outlanders are being killed as sacrifices instead, it will destroy their loyalty to the chief.
And look what we have here, the shiny rat bone. We can bring that to Kova, and we can hopefully convince all the Outlanders we need to leave. Rhea should talk to you. Rhea not very smart. Rhea told stay out of cult business. You know, Kulva told me she wants to leave the Borderlands. Kulva say so. She wisest, smartest gnoll Rhea knows. If Kulva want to go, Rhea will spread the word. Go quickly. Who are you? What does Joe Elf from Cult want with Zark? Just taking a look around. I've heard some of your lot want to leave the Borderlands. It's true, Zark miss mountains,
but Zark follow cult because Chief Bloodgleam follow cult, and Chief brings Zark the Vicious to Valley of Battle and Blood. Boomfoot told me you actually don't like all this battle and blood. Boomfoot, he dare destroy reputation of Zark the Vicious. Zark tear him limb from limb. It's true. Zark want vomit at sight of blood. Zark missed days sleeping on mountain top with easy prey. Humans and keep want hurt Zark. You can't tell anybody that Boomfoot said. Zark will tell others to leave. Not so vicious after all, it seems. You in wrong part of cave. Cult knows on other side. So you're not allied with the cult. Then why are you here? Foolish chief drag us here from home in mountains. She tell us follow cult one by one. Leave would be nice, but it is not wise. Kulva not been lucky lately. Leave would be risky. I found this rat bone by the fire on the cultist side of the camp. Something about it seems lucky to me. My lucky rat bone! Cultists must have snatched it. This stranger bring good fortune, Kulva thinks. She will take risk and return to mountains. Her fortune changes. The greater the risk, the greater the reward.
The Gnoll nods in agreement. You've convinced enough Gnoll Outlanders to turn against Chief Bloodgleam and her cultists.
What's this? Worm from cult crawls into my camp? Cult elders not tell me you come. Interesting. This isn't a surprise inspection. I see. I do all that cult commands. I bring many sacrifice to shrine. Convert more Outlander every day. See for yourself. You don't mind if I take a look at that shrine, then? Just a perfectly normal inspection. No need to worry. As you wish. You peer closely at the Shrine of Evil Chaos. At first, you see nothing out of the ordinary, but underneath a bone you spy a gleaming gemstone ring, just like the one Gravemaw used to wear. That looks like proof to me.
You spot a gemstone ring among the rubble of bones and blood. Oros said Gravemaw always wore a ring like... You've convinced members of the tribe to turn against the cult of Evil Chaos and found proof that Chief Bloodgleam has been lying about sending the Outlanders to work with the cultists. This should be more than enough to create an uprising in the Gnoll's ranks. Chief Bloodgleam bellows at the crowd.
You would trust this outsider over your own chief? Have you forgotten everything the cult has done for you idiots?
The Outlanders seem to reconsider, but you have something that will convince them. You hold up Gravemaw's bloody ring and reveal that you found it in the chief's shrine.
Chief said Gravemaw joined the cult!
Someone shouts.
But Gravemaw never took off that ring! He's dead and will be next!
Another group of gnomes rushes into the chamber. You think you've won against the onslaught of Gnoll cultists, but then another wave floods in, calling for blood and chaos. You look around at the blood-stained earth. Not a single cultist remains standing. The Outlanders cheer, relieved that they can finally leave the Borderlands behind.
Those fools! I can't believe they took the bait!
Eula stands beside Oro, who laughs with her. There must be more to these two than it initially seemed.
Ha ha ha! Foolish Drow elf! You do everything Eula wanted. Now that hard part over, Eula bet adventurer finally asks some good questions. I'm guessing you didn't do this for the Outlanders, did you? Outlanders? Ha! They'll run back to mountains for good now, but Oro and Eula want more than same old life and same old mountains. We want to be together. Knowing Chief She'd kill Eula for loving enemy Gnoll like Oro. But Chief Bloodgleam can't tell Eula what to do if she dead first. What? Do you care that your mother and half your whole tribe is dead? A cult had to go, you would agree. Besides, if Eula not give you charm, all Gnolls in tribe would be dead, not just half. Who real hero here, me or you? Oro and Eula leaving, well, dust settles, but you help Eula, so I help you. Keep charm of evil chaos, and we can help when time for cult leaders to die. All's well that ends well, I guess.
With Chief Bloodbloom and the other cultists out of the way, Eula and Oro can finally escape into the wilds together. As they turn to leave, Eula tells you to hold up.
Alright. I missed what she said. Oh well. Let's get out of here. We've got 2 more dungeons to go.
Judging from the old bones scattered on the floor, something large and dangerous has lived in this cave for some time. But the flicker of torchlight ahead suggests that there have been some more recent arrivals. With the Beastmaster defeated, you must now confront the creature he tried to tame.
Ooh, and what might this creature be? Oh, no. Yeah, let's not bother.
You spot skittering vermin inside the cavern chamber ahead. You can also see the nest of something much larger.
Lure the animals into the traps. Ooh, it's an owl bear.
You've slain the owl bear, ending the cult's plan to make the beast into a weapon they could use against the residents of the valley.
And then probably after we finish this, I'm gonna start going to Stormreach and doing some quests in the harbor. That'll be our next stop.
Whispery voices and scraping sounds announce the presence of undead. Be free, life is meaningless.
Do not listen to my
Purpose.
out.
Free will is an illusion. The prisoner in this cell is a Medusa.
You don't look stupid enough to be a cultist.
She calls out.
Tell me what you're doing here, and I won't turn you to stone.
Well, we don't really have too many options. We don't have good bluff or good diplomacy. So...
Curse you and your insane puns. Die, foul vermin-headed abomination.
Stone if I have to. I am its rightful queen. Serve and be spared, weaklings.
The Medusa falls. Her plans for the valley, good or ill, die with her.
Alright, well that was a quick fight. So we'll go through here. Ah, there's all
You
the
hear
keys.
footsteps down below and a gruff voice calls out.
Put them in the manacles, boss. I'll be right over.
The large torturer does a double take.
Hey, you're not one of us. What the?
The torturer falls, his victims avenged. Will their souls find rest?
I know not. But we've got some keys here finally, so we can probably unlock all those doors now. Oh, we got some full inventory. Alright, let's get rid of some of our arrows here. Alright, we'll head back into all those corridors that we couldn't get past. We've got this door here. Give Frenzy a rest. Alright, here we go.
You hear a shuffle, then a strange, slurpy sound coming from behind the crates. The sneaky gelatinous cube falls to pieces, its ambition to eat you diced short.
If we need something desperately, we can always drop some of those arrows, because we've got too many of them in our inventory anyways.
A crawling, broken creature scampers toward you, hissing insults. The white falls, its pitiful existence ended.
What is our real objectives here? I actually kind of forgot. We need to slay cultists, find their leader, and find the missing Codex page, of which we were that was the main mission we were sent to keep on the Borderlands since the beginnings. What do we have in here? Ooh.
You notice an expensive-looking gem embedded in the throne made of human bones.
Let's take a look. The gem glitters with endless reflections of its bone setting. As expensive as it looks, it's not going to pluck itself. So what do? This gem is made of money. Come here, big guy.
As you pluck out the gem, you hear the soft scraping of bones. The dead rise.
What do we have in here? Treasure.
Unseen voices murmur from the shadows of this chamber.
Take us with you.
Take us away.
No, get away.
Don't do it.
Take the shinies.
Yeah, take all
As
the
you pick up
shinies.
the shiny golden tableware, the murmur of the voices rises to a triumphant chant.
One of us.
Mob and slob.
One of us.
Rise and shine, me hearties. We just need to get through this last dungeon. And it's getting late here, so I do really want to call it a night eventually. Or cultists. Snipe them from a distance. Looks like we've found the epicenter of the Temple of Evil Chaos. And this place definitely looks quite evil. Destroy this evil cult. And that's why we're here, right?
Whispery voices call to you. Step away from that.
Run, you fool!
Ooh, what do we have here? Let's put our bow on. Do a quick search. Chase him. Man, did he just disappear on us? I think he did. So we need the Codex page, wherever that is. Right. Oh, there it is. There it is. There you are. Alright, our job is done. We have the Codex page, and we've wreaked havoc on the evil cult of evil chaos. So we have completed everything that we needed to complete here. So we can now head back to town. Alright, now that we've sold off some things, we should be able to obtain all the quest items, quest rewards that we'll be receiving. We've completed our mission. Good work with those kobolds, Travier. Very good indeed. Yes, I can tell you'll be a great help defending our keep. There's certainly no shortage of things for you to do. Go with our thanks. This is a day that will long be remembered, Traviand. This is the day that peace returned to our valley. Please have this. One last thing to commemorate your adventure. Right. Alright, I'm gonna go level my character to level 4. And our work is complete here. So, what are we gonna do in the next episode? Well, probably head to the harbor in Stormreach and help out the locals there. So I will see you guys next time.